Commercials, advertising were one of my things too, by the way. But also, like I said, the sing laugh. Can you sing and laugh and all that other stuff? Or do a singing laugh? Stuff like that. Silly things. I had my people working on all kinds of silly things. The Vertaland just means the ship on the water. Lots of people didn't understand where all this stuff came from, who was doing this stuff, why this stuff was happening. Lucifer Star, LS. Everything was photographed, everything was documented, everything was done. I love my people. Lucifer Star. Ha ha ha. Thousands of pictures. So the best looking, most beautiful ships in history. Oh, a little front marquee thing. Yeah, we had a war. So we decided to have a stupid war. Technically, I own New York. Ugh. Yeah, I think that was 1960s or something. They were doing some things or something like that. I don't know. Ugly. It's okay though. I don't know. Not sure how my ship ever got looking that bad. My poor ship. Probably an effect of Rodney. She was actually a nuclear powered cruise ship, I believe. I think she actually had a nuclear power plant. That's why she had to be scrapped.
Every time I see a new frame of the show, and I see all the craftsmanship that that goes into it from all the artists that are.
Like I say, when you go to call a lord or a leader bad, or someone bad, you should really know who you were calling bad and who exactly. Well, like I said, well, I told my people to be honest, and my people were honest, um, but basically, I mean, there were a lot of groups and stuff like that. And like I said, the black people were found to be the worst or something like that. I don't really know. Like I said, I don't really care. Lucifer Star, later on, they were doing all this. They're trying to confuse the narrative. They're trying to confuse everyone, basically. They were trying to frame me. They were trying to get me put in prison. They were trying to execute my top people. They were trying to execute me. So, like I said, Rodney and Rick Bush and a few other people, and a few people in Congress. Well, anyway, they were doing really bad things. They were trying to blame me, Lucifer Star. So, like I say, oh well, good luck with that. Anyway, they figured if they just paid people or hired people to say things about my people, that they could blah blah. Anyway, I don't really know. Like I said, there are lots of investigations. There are lots of statements. There are lots of recordings. There are lots of films. There are lots of everything. There are lots of photographs. Thousands upon millions upon billions. Basically, JFK or Jimmy Carter or a few people thought they could pull this off or do this or do something. Oh, anyway, like I said, and then of course there's time travel, and of course you're not alone. So anyway, Rodney Briley, Rick Bush, and a bunch of other people were saying, "You're bluffing. You're bluffing." I'm not bluffing. I don't bluff. And other people would know. Brian Briley, Lucifer Star. I don't bluff. I don't lie, and I don't really particularly care. It's like I did what I did for thousands or millions or billions of years. You can't just simply make up some stories and say blah blah. Yes, I own Germany. Yes, I own most of the world. Anyway, like I said, some presidents or some people in Congress, probably Trumpy, some people wanted to just live in my house and do whatever they wanted and blame me for it. I had nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with Congress or the Republicans or the Democrats, really, per se, other than they were just some shit group on my country. And like I said, it was mostly JFK, the donkey doing stuff, basically going after my German citizens and going after my other people. Like I said, he did not realize who he was blaming and what he was blaming. So anyway, like I said, 30 clones and basically blah blah and some other stuff. And like I said, realistically, he was hand delivered to me. So anyway, some other group said, this is the person that you want. Like I said, in honor of the great Lord Creator, me, Protector, and Creator, he was hand delivered and tortured. Like I said, of the thousands upon millions upon billions of life forms in the universe and on the planet Earth, and also your own civilization, and the end result of your civilization, your children's thousands of children will look back upon this, upon time and space, and be able to make their own decisions and decide what they want. So anyway, yeah. And of course there's me, Lucifer Star. Lucifer Star, alas! So, anyway, the founder and inventor of steam power and everything else, the leader of nations and people and women and men and everything else. And like I said, Rodney did not come before me. Rodney actually came very much after me. So, anyway, and I am not responsible for Rodney or Rick Bush's actions. They wanted to do something, and realistically, they wanted to have me killed. Rosalie and Rodney basically doing their denial or whatever else. And there's lots of other people. Rodney thought the Republicans were right. I tried to explain to Rodney that the Republicans are just simply an extension of JFK or Nixon. Anyway, and like I say, JFK and Nixon were trying to say that there's not enough resources. There's not enough fuel. We must take what we need, blah, blah. And I was like, what are you talking about? Anyway, like I said, all the fuel in Germany was actually mine. Anyway, whatever. Like I said, they wanted to plan out this little war or something like that. Anyway, they got their ass kicked, I believe. Like I said, my German people, my Irish people, they were not the kind of people to just lay down and die. And they didn't. I said, I love you, Irish. If you're Ireland or Irish, I love you very, very, very much. And yes, I know. You were framed as well and blah, 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 blah. And you probably did nothing wrong. I understand. I know what happened at my Atlas shipyard. I know what the black people were doing. I know what was going on. And I'm very sorry. I am not responsible for the actions of a few people or their stupidity. I know how the Germans and the British people were being persecuted in Africa. I've met and know the African leaders. And I know that they were just simply capturing those who could further their society. And realistically, they were chaining them down and raping them or hurting them. Like I said, the black African people are very, very bad. They're horrible people, and they do not care about others' feelings or whatever. And like I said, I know about North Africa, I know about South Africa. I know how they are bad leaders. And the other groups killed them. Other people made sure, other people found these people and killed them. Anyway. And there's also the fact that I am the creator, and many people were willing to sacrifice for me, or sacrifice. Like I said, it's kind of, yeah, you know. It's a weird effect that being a creator and being the Lord and being what I was is. Some people decided, you know, like I said, the sacrifice for the Lord, the creator, was, you know, you'd go down in history as something. And like I said, a lot of people also knew because I was always having things investigated and having things looked at and having things dug up and put in museums and to find out exactly who did what and when and where and why and all that. Like I said, I will try and explain it to you as best as I know it, but then of course there's also the facts and also real archaeology and everything else. My people and I do not try and lie or try and confuse the facts. It is what it is, and there should be lots of corresponding evidence. Photographs, documents, eyewitness statements, recordings, and films. Like I said, we did a documenting of human history. And I believe that documentation and record keeping is still going on today. Like I said, I do not consider anything top secret or national security. It is all, you know, other than maybe me, you know, as I did not want some idiot walking up to me and shooting me in the head, and my people did not want that to happen either. But then, of course, Rodney very much was a stupid motherfucking idiot. So, anyway, like I said, in human history, you know, we all are judged and we are all looked at by the people and by leaders and by me, the superstar. So, anyway, people were trying to control me or trying to get me to do things, and I said, no, I will not. Anyway, and they couldn't make me. Like I said, I was always a freedom and free person. And freedom and truth person. So, anyway, yeah. So many people are like, yeah, you are. Sorry. I get all mad. I get a little, well, you know, I mean, my people were great monumental people, builders of dams and power plants and have great mammoth ships. Like I said, I praised and loved all my people at the LS shipyards. My people were really, really good and they worked really, really hard. And to have some shit lord or leader or someone come along and go, blah, 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 piss me off. And I think it pissed them off too. I warned Rodney, I said, you're going to piss them off. And I think he did. So, anyway, like I said, time and space and inevitable outcomes in the future. I'm the builder of 80 or 8 or 12 galaxies or something. Actually, originally I thought it was 12 galaxies. I don't know. You know, it leads, it's 12, and then my people just keep going and going and going and going and going, building out. At one point in time, some people were telling me, I gotta cut it short.